Welcome back to Take Action News, everybody. David Shuster here. So glad to have you with us on We Act Radio's Take Action News. So glad to have Cliff Schecter, one of the owners of We Act Radio, on the program. Cliff, how you doing this weekend?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Good. Great to have Cliff on board. For everybody who is watching us or hearing Cliff, you can watch him live through our Take Action News TV channel, weactradio.com or weactradio.com. Or also, you'll see him on our Take Action News TV channel through YouTube. So, Cliff, Fox News did it again. There was a report that came out over the last week that found that 2012 was the hottest year on record in the United States, one of the hottest around the earth. In places like Australia, they're having to come up with new color schemes for their maps because of temperatures that were going above 130 degrees. And when Bob Beckel, the lone Democrat on one of the Fox programs, tried to bring this up, listen to the reaction from Greg Gutfeld, the arch-conservative on that show. Listen.
The global warming deniers, 2012 was the hottest year on record since it was in 1875.
In the United States, not the world.
Would you please not interrupt?
No, you can't do this.
Yes, I can.
No.
Cliff, what's going on there? Why are the Greg Gutfelds who populate so much of Fox News? What are they doing here?
Well, Greg Gutfeld made being an imbecile a lifestyle choice, I think you could say. He profits from that. Fox does. I mean, this is the same thing that we had with tobacco for years. We've had it with guns, another issue we've obviously discussed. These guys want to keep making money. The oil companies are sponsoring them. I mean, Gutfeld literally is just their little toy soldier who marches in line. So, you know, he laughs, they mock. They won't talk about what you just discussed in Australia. That is news. A news station that doesn't cover that is obviously not a news station. I mean, I don't like to take anecdotal evidence. Of course, on the right, they say, oh, my God, you see, it's snowing. There couldn't be I'm sitting here right now in January in Cincinnati, and it's almost 70 degrees. I mean, you know, obviously the scientists, all the scientific evidence will tell you the same thing. We know this is happening, and yet we're freaking out in D.C., not we being us, but some people are, over a debt problem that doesn't exist. Like that involves, oh, my God, Armageddon, fiscal cliff, we're all going to die. This is something where, you know, a new study came out that said that we could be seeing a 10-degree increase by the end of this century. I mean, that would be catastrophic. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So Gutfeld is just what he is. He's a cartoon character. And
the news blanket. I mean, hardly any other Fox programs. Bob Beckel was courageous in trying to bring it up, but hardly any other programs in Fox bothered to mention it, even though a lot of them have covered Hurricane Sandy and the damage. And by all accounts, most scientists will tell you that the freak storms, the intensity of these storms, is directly related to higher temperatures, to more moisture in the atmosphere, which causes these unprecedented storms. And yet there's an unwillingness by Fox to even explore this.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's simple science. I mean, I'm not saying anybody should be able to understand, but when it's explained about the melting of the polar ice caps and more acid in the ocean, and I mean, it all follows why weather patterns would change in the way they have. You have droughts in some places, floods in others. These crazy temperatures. Yeah, it's 122, 130 degrees in Australia. I mean, 2012 is the hottest year on the record, and I think the last 5, 6 or so have been some of the hottest ones also. This is obviously something we need to do something about. And to give some credit, President Obama has done some things, but we haven't done nearly enough. And a lot needs to be more. We need more leadership from him on this issue. And certainly we have to stand up to our modern-day know-nothings. They're the same people that say supply-side economics works. You know, women's bodies have a whole way of shutting that thing down. You know, evolution didn't happen. We all rode saddleback on dinosaurs in 1850 or so. I mean, it's all the same people. More guns means less crime. All this stuff is plainly wrong. And we need to stand up to it because we're talking now about